everyone, my name is Laura Moriarty. I am the president of UL Archery. Welcome to INSIC, Irish National Indoor Student Championships, and we are located in UL Archery and we are competing in the UL Sports Arena. Last year it was amazing. We had the same facilities, but it was a one-day event which had about 180 archers in attendance. It was amazing, but because the facilities are amazing, we knew we could do more. From there, we were noticed by Adam that we have such a good community and such a good connection between everyone that we were a strong team to work with, and we were invited to help and work alongside him for the youths, international youth championships per se, and they went on amazing. We had over 600 archers in attendance over 4 days. It was a full week of setup and everything, but 4 days was amazing. We got our IV again this year, but to do this IV, and we had the facilities, we knew we could get a bigger IV. So we then applied for nationals. We were awarded nationals last October. From then it's been a lot of work planning because there's a lot of criteria you must meet. We've applied for world record status, which is a big thing for us, and there's 2 people here today that are potentially have broken world records, which is stunning for us. So today we have 240 people in attendance. Over the weekend we should have about 290-ish archers competing, which is amazing in Ireland because we've had people fly in, we've had everything, and this couldn't have happened without our sponsors, but it's mainly down to the facilities with UL Sport and UL itself, being CNS, our clubs and societies, helping us to do this.
Yeah, my name's Amanda and I'm here with Millennium Archers, and I've been shooting for roughly 2.5 years now. I got into the sport, my neighbour actually introduced me and told me that a beginner course was being held in the club that I'm in now, and I've been shooting in the club ever since then. I think UL as a venue is brilliant, and I actually had the opportunity to go to the World Archery Youth Championships in the summer here, so it's brilliant to be back, and it's great facilities, it's a lovely hall. I think it's really calming in a way, and it takes my mind off of everything else going on in life, like whether it's school or friends and stuff like that. I think it's great to just focus on the sport, and also the social aspects and everything. It's great making new friends and meeting new people.
So my name's Brendan Keane. I shoot for Athenry Archery Club. UL is an excellent venue. It's absolutely huge, the sports arena, so you can fit plenty of archers in there. I think we had 300 yesterday and about 100 today, so yeah, brilliant for the sport, really, lots of people for the sport. So I shoot with my eldest daughter, who just turned 9 3 weeks ago. She's been shooting for a year. I've been shooting for 11 years. We go all the way up to Athenry from Nina, which is about 1 hour and 15 minutes each way. So we had a lot of time together to talk through things that have been happening during school, during playtime, and just getting a bit of time together. It's just the 2 of us at the minute. She would like to do more well in the future, yes. I was explaining to her that she's got a couple of years on most juniors because they don't start till they're 11. She's got a bit of an advantage starting at 8, so hopefully, potentially, she could do really well in the future.
I'm Carl McCaffrey and I shoot for Dundrum Archers. It's a really nice hall. Yeah, I had a new personal best today. So they brought it into my school when I was in 5th year, and so I saw that, thought it was cool, and just decided to give it a go. A lot of my friends did it as well, and so you kind of end up with most of your friends being archery people, and you kind of come to shoots, hang out with them. It's kind of more of a social event than just a competition. Definitely the social parts, and when you do go international, you do get to talk to people from other countries. So when we were in Lilleshall in England last year, we made great friends with the Greeks, and then when you see them in other competitions, you go to shoots and you now have friends from other countries as well that you get to go and talk to.
Yeah, my name is Kerry Leonard and I'm a para archer from Meath. I think it's great. I'm no stranger to the UL Arena. Was here when I was in college for many a universities, so this is definitely not new territory and it's a great venue for archery. Overall, I'm pretty happy. I am somebody that always likes to poke holes in my performance anyway, so there are a few moments where I'm not particularly happy, but I think I got a PB, so I can't argue too much with that. Yeah, I've represented Ireland a lot at World Championship level, but I was at the last Paralympics in Tokyo and I finished 9th. I've been in qualification for the last year trying to get to Paris. Now, my last qualifier was in Dubai about 2 weeks ago. I needed to finish top 2, didn't quite make that, so we still have our fingers crossed to qualify for Paris, and I'll find out later in the summer. I think, college is a great opportunity to try lots of different sports, and it usually is a really good way to get archers into the sport here. One thing I would say actually is there's a huge drop off from college into actually competing in Ireland and just joining your local clubs, and I think there should be a lot more of that. So just to put anybody's mind at ease if they're worried about getting into it, we're all a very lovely bunch and you'll find an archery club within a stone's throw of most places, so I would recommend reaching out or looking on archery.ie for the local club and then getting into competitions like this and hopefully representing your country like I am.
It's Joe Malone from Dundrum Archery Club. Yeah, it's great. It's really bright, airy, and it's warm, which is better than most halls you shoot in. So. A long time ago, it's 40 years I think I started shooting. I saw an ad in a paper, in a newspaper, a local newspaper, the South Side I think it was called at the time, and my wife now, she said, we'll do that. So we went up and took a 5-week course. And after the 5-week course, she said, now we'll do fencing. And I said, hold on a minute. I like archery, so we stuck to archery. Otherwise, I'd be a fencer now. I like coming to the shoots just because I like putting my bow up. And I like the brightness of the targets. I know that sounds silly, but I always felt like, this is I'm going to shoot really well here today this always gives me a good impression. And you see people here, and they're young people, and there's old people, there's middle of the road. So it's a good variety of people. But my wife shoots, and she's good, so the two of us do it together. And that's
I think it's a lovely place. It's a nice big hall with good lighting, so it's lovely. I started at a family gathering. I have a cousin who does archery, and he brought some archery gear to this get-together for the kids to try, and I tried it, and I liked it, and I did a beginner's course, and here we are. Well, mostly because all of the other archers are nice people. You can sort of do archery at your own pace, so you don't have to be as into it as everyone else.
Hi, I'm Kenny. I'm part of the UL Archery Club. Developing a sport like this would develop the sport culture of UL, and at the end of it, it would bring in more students, more talent, and at the end of it, it gives out a lot of awards to everyone.
I'm Evelyn Nee from the University of Galway. It's really nice today actually, there's a huge gang of people here for nationals and for the IV, which is quite good. I started 2 years ago now actually, and I've been shooting compound since I've started, but it's really nice because you get to meet a lot of new people and you make a lot of new friends in the sport. I love the competitive side of it and the big competitions. Those are really my favourite parts. Oh, the favourite thing about my sport? I'd probably say meeting all the new people, yeah.
Hi, my name's Kevin McDermott. I'm former president of Arch Ireland and I'm chair of judges here at the Arch Ireland Indoor Nationals in 2024 in University of Limerick. My role as chair of judges is to be the overall arbiter of line calls, making sure the competition is run according to the World Archery rules. And the term judge is slightly strange because I don't consider myself a judge, I consider myself a problem solver, because it's about people enjoying the sport, as in every sport. And I see my role as if someone has an issue and I can make it easier for them within the rules, they will enjoy it more, they will stay in the sport and we'll have a much better time. Well, I'm a bit of an anachronism in that I do not shoot archery, I never will shoot archery because I know my limitations. But my son at 13 years of age picked up archery in school, joined an archery club, and being a responsible adult I had to be at training with him 2 or 3 times a week. And then 10 years later, and at least 2 meetings a week and many hours of personal time, I eventually was able to step back from the executive for Arch Ireland, but hopefully having made a positive contribution. So to me the key to developing it is getting the 18 to 35-year-old people to stay in there. And how you do that is you make it a fun experience, so it's an afternoon or a morning spent rather than a whole day, because it is a huge commitment for people.
Hello, my name's Holly Murdoch and I shoot for Ulster University in Northern Ireland. It's really good. It's my first time actually being here and it's a lot bigger than I thought. It's a really good place for archery. It was my dad actually originally first wanted to start archery and I started with him, and 10.5 years later I'm still here. It was my place to get away from university and work and school and stuff, so it was just my place to de-stress and have fun as well. I think just how accessible it is and how rewarding it can be whenever you shoot well, you can get good rewards from it, and even the days that you don't shoot well, you know then what to focus on to improve before for your next competition or whatever.
We've come to the end of a very successful event here in UL, and thank you to everyone who was involved. We just had just under 300 competitors in attendance, covering the 3 classes, barebow, recurve and compound. Thank you to everyone who made this possible, being Archery Ireland, all our volunteers and our sponsors, including UL Sport. Looking forward to seeing everyone again at the next UL Archery event.